As a team, I thought we battled, we fought hard. Obviously not the record that you want coming out of the season, but I just thought, we gave the effort that we were looking for. I feel like we were just a few plays away from being, 8-8 or maybe even having a winning record. So it's just little things that you look at throughout the year and little details that we wish we could have been better at. We'll learn from it and grow from it and grow as an offense.
What about your reaction to Todd Bowles firing your kickoff?
Yeah, it sucks. To be able to put in so much work with Coach Bowles and really an offensive staff and also the defensive staff and the special teams coaches. They have put in so much work throughout the year and even in the off season. Right when I got drafted, we put in so much work to make this team right and to win games, win as many games as possible, and go to the playoffs and make a push and to come up short and then to hear the news that Coach Bowles wasn't going to be here anymore. It just it sucks, and hopefully throughout my career here it never happens again.
How do you anticipate the changes possibly affecting your off-season preparation work?
Yeah, I'm going to go about my off season and put in as much work as possible, and then whenever we hear the news of who it is and what the offense is, we're going to go about it in a way that I can learn the offense as quick as possible and get on the same page with all the guys.
Do you feel like it could slow you down if you have to learn new terminology and everything like that going into next season?
I think anytime you make a coaching change and anytime new coaches come in on the offensive side of the ball, there's always going to be a learning process. But at the same time, I feel like, those guys upstairs do a great job in hiring the right guys, and they get paid to make those decisions. And I have confidence that they're going to make the right decision. So, I'm really confident in the offense that's going to be here in the future, and I'm going to do my best to produce a lot of points and produce a lot of wins.
Do you expect those guys upstairs? Do you expect those guys upstairs will seek your input in any of this? With what kind of a coach you'd like to have in here?
We'll see. I'll talk to them a little bit more about that.
What are your thoughts? What are your expectations for the new head coach? What kind of qualities?
We'll talk more about that too with some of the guys upstairs, but just someone who can come in here and lead and guide us in the right direction.
Sam, do you like an offensive-minded
For
coach?
me, whatever. Again, going back to what I just said, whatever the decision is and whatever, however they go about that decision, I'm gonna just go about it in a way where I can, hopefully put in as much input as I can, and then, I know, but I'm really confident in the fact that whatever offense is here and whatever, whether it's an offensive head coach or a defensive head coach, and I'm confident that whatever offense is here and whoever the coordinator is, whether it's the head coach or an offensive coordinator, I'm confident in my ability to be able to run an offense and lead that way.
Sam, do you feel that the group you have here and whatever else you're going to add, it has a bright future?
Yeah, very bright future here. Very confident in the guys in this locker room, and again, the record isn't what we want it to be this year, but we're very confident in where we're headed, and I know it's hard to say after a year like we had, but very confident in our guys and our ability to win games, and we just gotta fix some details here and there with some of the games in terms of the losses. I mean, you look at the Texans loss, the Titans loss, Green Bay loss. Those games right there. I mean, we're one or two plays away from winning those games. So we just gotta look ourselves in the mirror as players and figure out where we can improve and do that in the off season and come here ready to work forever. Who's leading us?
Sam, how would you classify your season as a whole? Your first year in the NFL, were you happy with how you performed when you were out there?
Yeah, I thought in the beginning of the year, I took a while to kind of get comfortable, and then once I got comfortable in the offense and how everything was going, I felt very confident when I was out there. So, again, I'm just going to keep growing and keep trying to make those strides and watch the tape, see how I can get better, and move forward from there.
Sam, where do you think you improved most in your game from college?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I did a better job with the turnovers this year. I mean, threw some picks, but did a lot better in the pocket in terms of keeping two hands on the football. And then just going about, reading the defense and, figuring out, what a defense was doing pre-snap versus post-snap, and all those little things. I feel like I'm just getting a lot more comfortable out there.
Sam, Jamal said pretty openly yesterday after the game that he thinks his team needs bigger name players, marquee guys. Would you kind of agree with that assessment? What do you make of what he said?
I mean, what Jamal said is what it is. For me, I'm just going to control what I can. I'm just going to continue to work hard, continue to push these guys in the locker room, and just try to, create the best atmosphere, best team that we can as players. And we're just going to continue to push each other in the ways that we do.
Sam, do you take it personal that your first year they changed the coach, that maybe if you and some of the other guys played better, that Coach Bowles would still have his job?
I don't think about it like that. I mean, for me, I'm just, I'm very, very confident in the fact that I put my best foot forward and put, every single day I came in here ready to work. I think a lot of the guys in this locker room can say the same thing, and we did the best that we could every single Sunday to win games.
What is it like your first year in the league to already have a coaching change?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good feeling. It's not something you want to deal with when you come in here and coaches are packing up. You got to say bye to your first year coaches. It's not a good feeling, but at the same time, it is what it is, and we're just going to continue to move forward and see individually as players and as a team, as an offense. Defense is going to do the same thing. How we can improve from here.
Did he offer any last words or anything specific to you?
Coach Bowles?
Yeah.
He just said continue to do what I do. I mean, just continue to be the guy that I am. And, for Coach Bowles, I mean, we knew every single day what we were getting with Coach. He was very consistent day in and day out, and everyone respected that.
How do you think he made you a better quarterback?
Yeah, I think Coach Bowles, first of all, he his type of leadership, he showed me that, you can just be you, and people will respect that. As long as you just come in here, like I just said, just be the same person day in and day out. I think he kind of showed me how to lead and that way, and that it is possible to lead that way. And so for me, I'm just really just coming in here and gonna continue to be the same person I am day in and day out, and I know guys will respect that.
Sam,
We'll take a couple
Sam,
more.
hopefully this is the last time, so you're kind of hoping that this next coach will be the last coach.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the goal. You always want someone to come in here and provide stability, and hopefully we can win a lot of games together, and that's always the goal.